Good morning, everybody. Just here enjoying my plum. Look at that. Yeah, baby. You're not in the Black Dog shop this morning. You're in my home office where I have a sick Doberman. 2 days ago, or yesterday, I guess. Yesterday, yeah. He got into some raw meat that my lovely fiance had left out to thaw. She had it put in the kitchen sink, and I stepped out for a bit, and Mister got into it and ate it. Anyway, today he's got a little bit of bathroom issue going on. So that's not the only thing that he likes to eat. Exhibit A. Piece of leather. He loves leather. That piece was the headpiece for, nope, there goes the piece. How does that fit? Like that. This Fender Bib. Anyway, son of a gun ate it. Chewed it up on me. That's what I had made for a customer. Not even a customer, really. A buddy of mine. Rides motorcycles like myself. And there it is now. I got making a new one. So, I got a new piece cut. I left it extra long because I don't know the dimensions. Those are the bolt holes on my motorcycle, but his could be different because his is a different year. It might be a little bit different, I'm not sure. But anyway, this hole right here is for the, that's him now. This hole right here is for the fender bib to bolt to the fender. And then there's two bolts up here, so I gotta put holes up here. I might be able to save this one for my bike. One of my bikes, anyway. And I'll make him a new one out of this. This is a much thicker leather. But it'll be nice when it's done. So, I got my lovely pattern printed off. And I just gotta lay it out there smartly so I don't ruin it. This thing is good. Anyway, so here we are. How do I get that center? Very simple. Hold my paper back. Make sure that she is even, because that picture is in the center of my page, right? Make sure she's even all the way along. You still see that there? Yep. And just walk your fingers out. And that is even as she's going to get. Look, right in the center of the skull's face, skull's nose cavity. So now, what we do there is put this fella down. We're going to get the center of this feller. Which is right about there. And we're going to get a good pin. I'm going to draw a line. I did say a good pin, right? I bet you can't guess where all my good pins are. That's right, out in my truck. Oh my God, 2 for 2. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, that's a marker. I don't want that. When all else fails, get yourself a lead pencil. Now, yep. Now what you want to do is you want to line that up right there. And your turn starts about here. So, I don't have a straight edge here. I do, but I don't. I got stuff that I could use as a straight edge, but I don't have a straight edge. That's a little bit crooked. That's a little bit crooked. Davy. It must be the leather, because it is what it is. Prettiest girl you ever did see. Now we bring the H and the N and match those up. Right, because that's what we're doing here. We're fixing what my dog ate. I'm just going to test that again. Make sure I'm right, and I'm not. Right there is where you want it. Line up those two. Really what you want is a 90-degree, eh? That looks like a 90 there. So that's where I'm going to say my curve starts. So, now we go over to here. Bingo, bango. And. I should just put that up there more. I could just put it there. How much wire is that one? It's not too far off. Kind of want it back because you want to be able to see it, kind of thing, on the flat, right? So we'll bring her down. We'll bring her down, baby. Actually, what we will do is I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab this little board and make a straight line across there. So I'm gonna go from the eyes, the bottom of the eyes, because there's two of them. It's not bad. It's all about construction lines, boys and girls. All about construction lines. And you want to line up now the eyes with the eyes. The eyes never lie, they say. So you gotta go up a little bit. Make sure your lines are straight up here. Now. No. You know what I didn't do? I didn't whip my leather. I did not whip my leather. And this guy that's sticking his nose in here, right there, that's Reuben. He's the leather eater. What do you want? I got nothing for you, bud. Nothing. Nothing for you. But love. Nothing but you, but love. What are you doing? You're not sniffing that leather out. No, sir, you get. What do you want? You want to go outdoors? All right, I'll take you outdoors. I got to take him outdoors because, like, I had to clean up a mess in the bathroom already. So, I'll be right back. I'm just going to hit pause here for now. All right, we are back. I went and wet my leather because I had forgot that, and I got this all lined up again because you don't need to go through that again. So, now, I got to keep this firmly on there, And move my water. And I have two. Where's my stylus? I use my really fine stylus. Which one is the fine? Oh, there's one over there. There's one over there. That's fine. Fine as wine. Do I want that one or do that one tear through the paper? I don't remember. So you take a stylus and you go around. You trace everything out. This is going to take a while. Oh yeah, that's good. I'll use that one. I don't start in any particular order, outside the in, inside the out, or nothing like that. I just take my time and go through it. Check your work every now and then. As you can see, you see that all right or no? Let me see if I can zoom in. Oop. And change the angle. Can you see it? Yeah, it's right there. It's right there. So you just take your stylus and make your lines, carve everything out, and then you got to go through with your swivel knife, right? I have several. I have four. I have 4 swivel knives. If you're just getting into the hobby, welcome. It's fun. It takes patience, but it is fun. And don't worry about screw-ups. This is not something that you buy in a store. This is handcraft work, right? You're using your hands. You're crafting something. You're an artist. You're not buying something. It's not like you go to the store and pick it up off a shelf that's been made by a computer. This is all done by hand. So if you make a mistake, don't worry about it. Work with it and work around it. Get the job done. There. So as you can see, I got my circle done. Off to the races, boys. Now I'm going to just do the skull. And all you're doing is following your pattern around, right? That's all you're doing. Oh, Ruby. Sorry about that, folks. He's a guard dog. Not by my choice. Reuben! No, bud. No. Okay. And that's my Labrador. Because he's got to get in on the action too. I'm going to move my big mitt from this picture. I'm going to go see what they're barking at. And hey, that's enough. Give it up. What are you barking at? What do you see? What do you see? Oh yeah, 2 deer. Whoop-de-doo. 2 deer in the yard. Leave it alone. Come on, let's go. Here. 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 Now. Stay in the room, stay in the bed, quiet. Hey, you could cry if you want to. You're not going out there barking and drive me nuts. Nope, not doing it. Nope, go on to bed. Go to bed, Reuben. Good dog, listens right well. I'm sorry that my hand is in the way, but I got to keep this right there, right? I got can't move it. If it moves, then you shags up your pattern. And then you got a piece of leather that's kind of ruined. Mistakes are okay. Shagging it up altogether, not so good. Not so good, bud. This does get hard on the hands, so take breaks. You don't walk around, can't sit down for long periods of time. And I'm talking to the new people, really. The new guys that are getting into this. You guys that have been doing it forever could probably teach me a thing or two. I haven't been doing this long, actually. When I started, probably like 2015, maybe? But not at it full time. Just whenever somebody wants something done, I'll do it. I could probably do it more, but I like woodworking, so I do that in the Black Dog Shop, as you know, if you follow along to the few videos that I got. Oh, hey, and if you're a new subscriber to my channel, because I see I got a new subscriber, thanks a lot. Welcome. I'm going to try and put out a video every day. If I can't, I can't. Sometimes I work. I'm always working. I shouldn't say sometimes I work, but I own a home inspection business, so that's my primary job. And then working in the Black Dog Shop, doing woodworking for customers, that's my secondary job. And then I got a couple people that get me to do deliveries for them. And I do that. And I just keep myself busy. Anything to make money, I do it, really. Anything I want to do to make money. So you're just following everything along with your stylus. Have a look at it. There's the D for and the A and the part of the V for Davidson. And just go back to it. Hear him crying, just little light whimpers. It's because he wants to bark at deer. He loves deer. He loves chasing them too. Vocal. Laying by the door, he is. I wants to talk to the deer. No, you're not. You leave him alone. Here in Truro, Nova Scotia, we got deer that live right in town. They're almost as bad as those large squirrels that they got there in Ontario. What are they called? The black squirrel and the grey squirrel, I guess. They're huge. I've seen them in Ottawa too, jumping down. They're big as a poodle. Ruby. His name is Reuben. What do you want, bud? Go on a bit. Go on. Skedaddle. Oops. Made a little bit of a boo-boo there, but fixable. There you go, that's right, lie down. How long have you guys been doing leather? Or are you just here because you saw my woodworking videos and decided to stick around and watch this one? This is soothing, man. Soothing. You ever want to get into leather work and you live close to Truro? Hit me up. I'll show you how to do some of this stuff, and you could do leather work yourself. I do all kinds of stuff. I make leather belts, leather knife sheaths. I got one knife sheath here on the go somewhere. Look at that, would ya? Would you look at that? Starting to get hard on the hands holding this thing and pushing down. There's pressure, right? Again, I'm sorry if my hands are in the way, but I gotta keep it steady. Oh, Ruby, your life is so hard. Go lay down. Be a good boy. Nope. Oh, you just made me move this. Go. Go. I'm afraid to move it. Oh, I didn't do the inside of that D. Yep, that way just a little bit. Let's see who this one is. What a bugger. He comes and roots you. When you don't pay attention to him, he roots you. That'll be alright, I think. Yep, that's still alright. I did get it moved by Ruben and bumped it, but come back together okay. I'm just zooming along here now on these big letters. On the small ones down the bottom is going to be a little bit tedious. But we'll get her done. Yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. Yeah, so I just got the MOT to do. And we'll check that T because he did move me. Check that T against the O because it almost touches, and it's touching. Dang it. But, again, once it's all done, you won't even notice that. So don't fret over the small stuff. Don't let that ruin your whole day or even your project, whatever you're working on. And bada bingo, there we are. Bingo bango. Can you see that all right? There we go. So now we take the stylus and put it away. And we take our, I have this knife. It's called a thumb or a swivel knife because you're able to swivel it in your hands as you scroll around. And then there's, this one is for like really sharp corners. And this blade actually follows you around. So whatever move you make, the blade makes. I got this one. This is not a leather knife, but this, I don't know what this one is for. Maybe it is for leather. Or doing, I don't know what, some kind, I got it at a craft store. Here, let me say that. I got it at a craft store. I believe it was at Michael's, I think. And then I have a straight blade swivel. Right? Again, same thing. Put your finger in there to pressure, hold pressure. Oh, excuse me. And go around. And then I'll have this one here is a little bit more. I could change the blades in this one, actually. But it's, I don't know, more ergonomic, I guess. But my favorite to use is this one, which I just showed you, the first one I showed you. That one there's my favorite to use. And then this one here. And this one here is by Fiskars. You see that? Where are you? There. Fiskars. I got a fluorescent light here now, or not a fluorescent, a nice LED light here. Now I'm above my desk so I can see what I'm doing. And so that kind of makes it a little bit difficult to see stuff on the camera though. Gets to be quite bright. So I'm just going to start anywhere at all. Anywhere at all on a line, of course. And I'm just going to lightly go around. And I do my first one slow because I want my line to be right. I want my line to be right. And sometimes if you go fast, your knife likes to take off on you, right? Because this is not a fabric, this is leather, so it got different grains in it, right? It's not consistent all the way through. Yes, Ruby. Yeah, I know. Hard life you got. And so anyway, it's got different grains, different textures and stuff like that in it. So you could be going along with your knife tickety-boo, and then all of a sudden she'll take off on you. Crack me up. Anyways, yeah, so like, then you end up with a scratch or a line down across here, right? And you're like, oh crap, look what I did. So I just take my time, do my lines. That's all I do. Turn that the wrong angle. on your first line, you know, or your first pass, you want to make sure that your line is going to be right. On your second line, you can go a little bit deeper, right? Just cut into it more and more. Don't cut right through it now or nothing, but like gauge it. You'll know. Could be good money in leather work if you get into the right market. I do a lot of knife sheaths, do a lot of hunting stuff, rifle belts, or rifle sling, I guess. I don't know what they call it. Oops. Missed my line there. Okay, turn it the other way. So I missed my line right there. Oops. Where are you? There you are. I missed my line right there. So what I got to do is I'm going to start the other side, make that curve and come up, and I'll catch that line and it'll be right. So here we go. Up. And join the line. Now when I punches that mistake will be hid away. Can't believe with this LED light that I just put in here today, I'm still getting shadows. It's full, almost 4-foot light bar, and I'm still getting shadows all around. Come on, man. Sorry. But, I don't want you to nudge my knife. And you only wants to get out at the deer anyway. That's all you're doing. Unless you got to go to the washroom again. I've been taking him out like every 15 minutes. But he hasn't done nothing since he did his business on the floor of the bathroom earlier. Oh, there's Mister's cut. I think I'm going to start with the smaller letters and just give her a go. It's windy out there. I can hear my wind chimes going. Am I in the camera? I haven't even looked up to see. Right here? Right on. Can you see me now? Oh, I screwed up on that hole. Oh, a little bit. I got it marked. Yuck. Yuck. Screwed up on that hole. But I'll fix it by screwing up on the inside. Like that, see? Right on. Right on. If you guys are doing leather work and not on YouTube, that's fine. But what are you working at? What's on your table? What's on your workbench? What kind of tools you using? Who makes your tools? That's what I want to know, because I'm on some leather groups on Facebook, and well, I was buying everything from Tandy, right? But holy, seems like there's a lot of people down in the US that are making tools. Like, I bought this one on can you see that all right? I bought that one. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see if you're seeing it all right. Yeah, I bought that one on Amazon. That sucker cost me 36 bucks. But, wow. What detail is in it. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful design. Works well. Love it. So yeah, I'm discovering that there's more than Tandy leather out there. I had to buy my leather tools, and I don't have a lot of leather tools really. I might have 100 pieces, Maybe. Looking at my rack here, maybe not. I hear the dog sleeping. Yes, sir. She's looking up now, boy. The word motorcycles is almost done. And then I just got Harley-Davidson to do. And that'll probably be it for this video. We're at 42 minutes now. But I can keep going if you want. I think what I'll do is speed this up when I do the editing. Oh, excuse me. So I told my stepson that we, in a few years, we plan on selling everything here and buying a hunting camp. We're going to live in that while we build a cottage on the same property kind of thing. And so I told him that I was going to sell some of my my GMC square body trucks. I have 3 of them. And he's like, I can kick you in the sack. I was like, why? He said, because he said, you got to leave me something. And I thought in my head, leave me something? What do you mean, leave me something? Oh, when I die. Oh, why don't you enjoy it when I'm here? Don't wait for me to die. Not going anywhere yet, bud. Unless the good Lord wants me. I'll be here for years and years yet. Anyway. Yeah, so anyway, he wanted... I told him I was going to sell one of my Harleys. I was going to keep the geezer cruiser because, well, my ultra classic. Because, well, me and the missus likes to go on that a lot. I was going to probably sell my fleet size shorty. That is almost done the paint booth right now. He's just getting ready to assemble it, which takes some time. He's got a full-time job too, and my painter, that is, not my stepson. My stepson has a full-time job. He's a heavy-duty mechanic. Works on a diesel. And so anyway, yeah, he didn't like it that I was going to sell one of the Harleys and sell my square body trucks. He wants me to. He wants some of it or all of it. I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll see. You could always buy that stuff, really. It's not as hard as everybody says. Oh, it's hard to get that stuff today. No, it's not. You just got to know where to look. So the A and the H is all one line. The A and the R, all one line. Then you got the tail end of the R, the L, and the E, all one line. The bottom of the Y, the bottom of the D. Almost out of shot, am I? Where do I gotta go? This way? Sorry about that, folks. I'm looking at the project, not the camera. Well, we're 46 minutes into this, almost 47, and if you're still watching, Bud, congratulations. That's awesome. Keep watching my channel. You never know what I'm going to be at from one day to the next. I got about 2 weeks of stuff planned out in the woodworking to do, and yeah, gonna be busy. Just stuff that I want to get done and stuff that I want to build, because I'm gonna have a yard sale probably once this lockdown. I'm in Nova Scotia in Canada, so we're in a lockdown right now because we're getting all kinds of cases of COVID. And might not seem like a lot to some of you guys in the bigger centers, but here in Nova Scotia, it's quite a lot. Like yesterday, we had 182 new cases. The day before that was 175. So, like, that's a lot for Nova Scotia. We were doing really good. We didn't have hardly any cases for a long time. But people get complacent, and they start to do stuff. Like there's people having parties, young people, right, finishing up university or whatever, and they're having parties, or they're just getting bored with it, so they're having parties and they're being fined $2,000. Ugh. But anyway, enough of that. What was I saying about I can't remember. Oh, I can't remember what we were saying about lockdown. Once this lockdown is over, I don't know what I was saying. I was saying something. Rambling on, like I do. Like I do, like I do. There. I really don't know what I was saying about lockdown. Something about after lockdown. I don't remember. Get off topic like a squirrel. I'm not sure, but if you look up Mad Squirrel, I'm not sure if he's on YouTube or not, but if you look up Mad Squirrel leather, man, he's got some fantastic stuff that he does with leather. He makes these things called nut sacks. They go on the sissy bar. So you got the sissy bar, you bike, right? You bike out this way. Out this way. Anyway, you got your sissy bar. Your bike is like this. So you got your sissy bar, and he puts a nut sack that fits down over your sissy bar and is your luggage for your motorcycle. Anyway, really cool stuff that he does. Man, he's an inspiration to me. What are you groaning about now? I thought you were sleeping. That's Ruben. Ruben was was a rescue. He came from a place called Bridgetown, Nova Scotia. He's been passed around a few times. A few little issues with him, apparently, some people got. He don't like people. He likes me. He likes the missus, but he just don't like people. People walk by our yard and down on the street, and we live up on the side of a hill kind of thing. And the street below us, people like to walk there, and he is always barking at them. I just raised up the fence to nearly 6 feet because he keeps jumping over the 4-foot fence. I'm sure you'll find a way to get out of this one. He likes to get out and chase deer. And funny enough, a lady, he got out there a couple weeks ago, and a lady called me and she said, "Are you missing your dog?" And I said, "Yep." And she said, "Well, I have him." And I was like, "Oh crap, don't go near him, he'll bite you." And he didn't bite her. He Reuben, one sec there, folks. And I'm back. Sorry about that. I heard voices out there, and probably just somebody else walking up and down the street. Anyway, he likes to bark at people. Anyway, so yeah, this lady went and picked him up. And so I met her at the police station on the First Nations Reserve here. And he was sitting in the back of her truck, man, like, "What's going on, dude?" Nothing was happening. Totally had a screenshot there, wouldn't I? Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, had no troubles with her. But first when we got him, I couldn't take him around nobody. He would want to eat him. Growling at him and stuff. Holy. Was on shore of him for a bit there. And at first I didn't want to keep him. We took him in as a foster, and I didn't want to keep him because I don't like aggressive dogs. But this one kind of wore on me. I love my dogs. I have 3. I have a Doberman Pit. Her mother was a Doberman. Her father was a Pit. She was a rescue. Not through an agency or anything. I rescued her myself. I talked to the guy that owned her. And because he had a dog tied on in his front yard. And so I went and seen him, and I said, "Hey, you want to get rid of your dog? Dog's been tied there to a steel post all winter, and you want me to take your dog?" Anyway, he was like, "Nope, but I got a little one out back," he said, "that I get rid of." And I was like, "Oh, let me see her." So I went out back, and there was this little girl tied to a little tiny birch tree. And her tether was a piece of yellow nylon rope, the kind that you see on a lobster trap. And anyway, that kind of set the devil right into me, because it was all chewed off and tied back together. And I thought, this little thing is out here to live. And that's not cool. So anyway, I had to go inside and talk to his wife, and she wanted $200 from Misty. And I told her that she was out of her mind. I said, "Dog got no shots, got no papers, and you want $200. And she said, "Well," she said, "it's a Doberman Pit." And I said, "Okay, so it's a mutt. Just because his mother is Doberman and father is a Pit, that don't mean that is a purebred, because it's not." So anyway, I brought Misty home in my tractor trailer when I was driving truck. And she is a sweetheart. And then my Bruce is actually my fiance's dog, and he's a English Lab. So he's got the short face kind of thing going on. He's a beautiful dog, and he's a bit older. He's our senior of the group. And then, of course, Ruben. Ruben's probably 4 now, I think. He's got anxiety issues, likes to lick. Leave it. Hey, leave it. Leave it. Leave it. And he won't. He's got anxiety issues, and when they docked his tail, they, instead of docking it out here and then taking this skin and, you know, flat folding it over and sewing it, they cut it off, and then they tried to stretch out this skin and fold it over. Anyway, this is now, it's not a raw edge on his tail, but there's no fur grows there or nothing. And he's licking it all the time. He makes it bleed because, well, he touches it all the time, you know, knocks it a little bit, and it hurts because, well, it's bone right on the end of the skin, right? There's nothing there. I like to have them people all like that. I won't tell you where, but I'd like to have them all like that, though. But anyway, he's got some issues, but we love him still. Even though he ate my leather. Now I gotta sit here and redo this on a day after, I should say. He ate all of our chicken breasts. He ate all of our ground pork. And a pack or 2 of turkey slice. Good dog, though. Some good dog, boy. Protect you from anything, he would. He's a big sook for me. Wherever I moves, he goes. Can you hear him licking? That's him at his tail. No. Ruben. No. I tried getting stopped. But then he licks alongside of it, pretending he's not licking it. As soon as you got your back turned, he starts licking it. And he's a dog who likes to play, like, sneak. He'll crawl right up, or not crawl, but he'll walk like that, eh? Right slow he is. Well, guys, we've been at this now almost an hour. In 30 seconds, it will be an hour. So I'm going to take another few minutes and finish this. And then that'll be the end of this video. And I'll come back a little bit later with part 2. So I'm glad you guys stuck around for this long. Really appreciate it. Hopefully it wasn't too boring for you. Try not to talk your ear off. But hey, I'm sitting there all by myself talking to a camera. Right? So, I mean, gotta talk. I suppose you gotta talk. I don't know. Could sit here in silence, I suppose, and just do this. I suppose. Almost done. if you likes this video, I got 4 subscribers. If you want to be number 5, you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't be afraid. None of your friends is going to make fun of you. It's not like riding a moped. You know, where people going to make fun of you because you start watching my channel or anything like that. No. Don't be afraid to share it. Hey, you can share my video on your Facebook there, or on your Instagram, or wherever you want to. I don't mind that at all. I just like to see more people watch. I mean, that's what you, not necessarily what you get into doing YouTube videos for, but like, it's fun when you see that what you're doing, people's actually watching it. Hey, bye. Yes, sir. You can ring that bell too to get more notifications. My plan today was, well, yesterday actually. I was supposed to do a video yesterday, but I fell down. I fell down while I was trying to change the tire on my ride-on mower. So I had the tire laid down, right? And let me just zoom this back here a little bit for you. I had the tire laid down, and I stood on one side of it. Well, did that tire flip up, push my legs out from underneath me, and I went flat on my friggin' face. Landed on this shoulder, so my shoulder like is aching big time. So I was supposed to do a video yesterday, but I didn't do much yesterday. Well, actually, that's a lie. I did do a lot. I went out and got a set of tires for my truck. I took my tires up to a place, my ride-on mower tires. I took that up to a place and got them to install tubes in them. And then I went to my buddy's work and I got some pallet boards to make some simple projects. And so anyway, I was going to make a video on one of those simple projects because I think that anybody at all can make it. It's pretty simple. And yeah, so anyway, I done a lot, but I didn't get a lot done. You know what I mean? Not in the workshop anyway. But that's all right, sure. Can't do it all. Not all in one day anyway. As they say in Newfoundland, moral's not touched yet.